Hello. Okay. Hello, everybody. So this is the extra editor's cut of Hypixel Skyblock Episode 6. And this is because my episode pooped out. It stopped working, and now you have to watch this version, which is probably going to be a little bit longer, but I will start the video right now. Hello, everybody. It's sort of been a while, on the entire channel actually. I recently uploaded a Skyblock update video, and if you didn't watch that, you should go and watch that. Have gotten all settled in with my IRL stuff, and I finally have some time to actually record right now. And right now, it is 17th of September, and a new update just got released, and it just got released so much that I actually don't know where it is. So it is the Weaponsmith Workshop, which just seems like a bow shop. Like, I've seen like 2 videos on it. Also, Jerry is mayor, so everything is awesome. Sadly, I have not been able to actually do anything with this mayor. So I have been doing a lot with Skyblock in my time that I have not been uploading stuff. Oh wow. Ooh, Cole, please. Yes! Cole. I like Cole. He has a whole bunch of extra perks for the, whenever he gets all 3 of his perks. So just 1, which is really dumb. Now, excuse me, I have to figure, is it here? No. I think they moved the fish merchant? Or maybe, no. Okay, still gotta find out where it is. And, oh, is it over here? They added something over here. Ah! This seems the same. That's the same. I also haven't played in like a week. I did a whole bunch of stuff before that. And, I haven't done anything since. That's the carpenter. And speaking of a whole bunch of stuff that I've done before that, while I search for this, I'm gonna show you a time lapse. So, the reason why this is an editor's cut is because, 1, I edit my own videos. But 2, it's because the audio from this point on is cut off. I don't know what happened. It worked before. You still get the music, but you don't get my actual talking, and it's not because of the music. So you get this editor's cut. So, right now, I finally found the area where I needed to go. And turns out it was just right along the path to the blacksmith. And the weaponsmith seems the same at first. And sadly, both the weaponsmith and the mine merchant don't have anything cool on them anymore, like they used to. And now we're going over to Rosetta. Hey, and Bull, don't you? I can't do that. Don't know what equipment to aim for. Try some of my starter gear, and it would have been really, really helpful to have this at the beginning. So that armor sucks. The Rosetta armor is just diamond armor. The Squire armor is a solid set to venture into the deep caverns. And you get a whole bunch of Squire stuff. Then you get mercenary armor. And you get tax. Which is funny, but it's just not that good. And it's only against level 10 plus mobs, which really sucks. Now the Celestial set is a dip of the toe in the magic world, and you get a Celestial wand. And it strikes lightning up to 10 blocks away, dealing 75.5 damage to the nearest monster. And I don't know what I was saying before. So the Starlight set, the full set bonus is Star Power, increases the duration of Starfall by ×2 and its range by +1. And Starfall is stuff that you get from the Dwarven Mines. And the Starlight Wand is shower stars in a 3-block area for 5 seconds, dealing 94.4 damage per second to mobs within. The mana cost is 120, which is a lot. As you can see, I only have 167, which is not that big of an amount. And I was probably saying something interesting. Now, I was looking around trying to figure out if there's any new fairy souls, which sadly there aren't. Even looked in the closets. I was trying to find the new area, figure out where it was at. I don't know where it is. I look over the weaponsmith, and now this is a new area, the archery range. And it's a new zone. And continuing to try to find more fairy souls in the secret little pockets that they have. And still searching. Then I finally figure out that I gotta go talk to this NPC. Hello, Inbolt. What brings you to my workshop? I forged the newest and most powerful arrows in all of Skyblock. If you can prove to me you are the real archer, you are a real archer. I will forge you arrows whenever you need them. Ready to test your skills, stop at the pressure plate, and all the targets will light up. If you can shoot them all in 25 seconds, I'll know you're the real deal. And now, I'm going to start shooting. Bang. 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 Shooting. Targeting. Figuring things out. I don't know. Short bows fire faster than normal bows. Buy one from the weaponsmith. Now, this would have worked a lot better if there was actual audio, but I'm sorry, but there is no actual audio. So, short bow instantly shoots and has a damage of 40. Compared to my 107 damage, it sort of sucks, but it's also rare. Oh my gosh. Which seems really dumb, because it's 600 coins and it's a rare item. Oh, definitely didn't fall off the pressure plate. So now, bang, 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 and it says it shoots instantly, but there's technically like a cooldown of like a second. And now that helps me out a lot better, and I am able to hit almost all of the targets in the amount of the time needed. And of course, I ended off at 5 seconds. So I successfully completed it. Well, you can really shoot a bow. Well, a deal's a deal. Come to me anytime, and I'll forge you whatever arrows you need for your adventures. I only have one condition. These are powerful arrows. They can't fall into the wrong hands, so keep them in your quiver, and don't share them with anyone. So, now, the arrow swapper. And there's a lot of arrows. The flint arrow, which was there before, the reinforced iron arrow, which does a damage of 5, and then gold-tipped arrows, and they do like plus 5 damage redstone, and then emerald-tipped arrow, a bouncy arrow, passive. Bouncy. Arrows have a 50% chance to... Maybe? Nope. What am I looking at? I totally know what I was trying to look at. Oh, I'm trying to see what slime ball collection I was. I'm only slime ball 2, which is sort of bad. So I can't get that one. So it has a 50% chance of bouncing over the target. Bounces up to 4 targets in 15 seconds. Can I look at this? Dealing 15% less damage, which is still pretty good. And it costs 21 slime blocks. The ice arrows apply slowness to your target for 3 seconds. 2 targets. Which isn't that good. It just slows them, which is really dumb. And then, you have your defense reduction, and it hits and ignores 5% of the target's defense, which is helpful, I guess. The explosive arrow, the arrow explodes after 2 seconds or on impact. The explosion deals the arrow's damage split to mobs within 2.5 blocks. You will lose 10% of your percent health, percent, because it's broken. And you can also blow yourself up with that. I think you still can, because you can hurt yourself. And it's pretty funny if you like accidentally shoot down on the ground. You'll explode. So don't get into the explosion unless you want to lose 10% of your health. The glue arrow, stuck in glue, prevents victims from walking, which is basically a better version of the ice. The Nazborn arrow replaces the damage reduction from piercing enchantment to skewer. Hits through piercing, deals 7.5% damage than the previous one, up to 5 victims, which could be helpful if you have the victims up in a line. I think it'd be better to have this in like the bouncy arrow in like a combo, but you can't do that. So it requires combat skill 25 and cactus 7. So the best one that I thought would either be the explosive one. The other 2 suck, and the bouncy one seems sort of cool. But the emerald tipped arrow is the only one that I can actually get. And then the arrow swapper. Select the arrow type you want to take priority into your quiver. And it costs 900 coins, and it's pretty useful. I'm saying something definitely important right now. Yes, editor's cut is probably boring. I'm sorry about that, but audio cuts out sometimes. So select your arrow type to flint arrow, and you select a arrow type to none. That's just a priority. It's your selected arrow type. It should say your prioritized arrow type instead of like that. But if you look, I looked at my clear quiver, figure out how much money I would lose. Only 1,000 to 300, which is actually really cool. So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna clear my entire quiver. And now I wanted to see if I could stick that in there, but sadly the arrow thing won't go in there. So I'm thinking it's either a stack or like an accessory or something. I have no clue yet. I got these sacks, if I can go back a second. So, I have the large mining sack, the large forging sack, the large farming sack, the Argona mini sack, that's totally how you say it, the small combat sack. And I have a Fierce Lantern helmet, which is basically an add-on of the undead farmer, just the farmer's boots. Explosive pants are creeper pants, and the reinforced obsidian chestplate that I already had. My infinite dirt wand and my builder's wand, and those are from my farm, for my farms, or farm for right now. My itchy compactor 7000, personal compactor 7000, because it's an accessory. The short bow that I already showed you, my grappling hook. So then the bow that I have, our aspect of the end, and then the aspect of the dragons. So now I'm gonna try to figure out how many arrows I need, or how many emeralds I need, which looks like 720. And I will not say how long this took me to get 720 emerald blocks. I am not saying, just gonna say it's close to 11 stacks. So now I'm gonna get a full quiver of emerald tipped arrows that deal 20 damage. And it is 2,880 arrows. So now, what I would like to see is you in the next episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm sorry that this editor's cut is probably not the best thing in the world. But hey, maybe you'll see more of these soon if my video editor decides to poop out. See you guys all later. Have a good day. Goodbye.